Good day everyone, this is Module 11 entitled Unwed Mother and Illegitimate Mothers. Objectives. At the end of this module, you will be able to articulate the causes of unwed motherhood and illegitimate child. Analyze the factors that gives rise to illegitimacy. Define illegitimacy. Definition of terms. Unwed mother refers to girl or a woman who has born a child out of wedlock. As defined by Hunt, the term refers only to a social status and not to a psychiatric or medical category. Ang unwed mother ay ang babaeng hindi legal na kasal o babaeng nabuntis bago ikasal. Illegitimate child. A illegitimate child is considered legitimate if at the time of birth the parents are legally married, and illegitimate if the parents are not legally married or the child is said to have born out of wedlock. Ang illegitimate child ay kapag ang ina at ama ay hindi kasal sa oras ng kapanganakan ng bata. Broken home. It is commonly accepted that by broken home, it is meant that it is one in which the husband and wife are either separated or divorced for one reason or another. Pamilya kung saan wala ang isang magulang, kadalasan dahil sa diborsyo o paglisan.
Based on the latest findings of National Census and Statistics Office, there is a rise in the rate of illegitimacy just as the illegitimate birth rate has begun an equally downward trend. More than half of babies born to unwed mothers, more than half 906,106 or 54.3% of the total registered relieved birth in 2018 were born out of wedlock. The three regions that recorded the highest number of illegitimate children based on the usual residence of the mother were Calabarzon, 146,336, NCR, 142,702, and Central Luzon, 102,766. Majority of babies born to mothers aged 20 to 24 years old. Majority of births were born to the mother aged 20 to 24, 454,648 or 27.3%, and to the father aged 25 to 29. Moreover, babies born on the adolescent mothers, 183,967, were more than those babies sired by adolescent father, 50,194. Teenage pregnancy. Ang teenage pregnancy ay kapag ang isang babae ay wala pang 20 ay nabuntis. Karaniwang ito ay tumutukoy sa mga kabataan sa pagitan ng edad na 15 to 19. Ngunit maaaring kabilang nito ang mga babaeng nakasing edad ng 10. Tinatawag ding itong pagbubuntis ng kabataan. 1 in the 10 young Filipino women aged 15 to 19 is already a mother or pregnant with first child. Final result from the 2013 National Demographic and Health Survey. 1 in the 10 young Filipino women aged 15 to 19 has begun childbearing. 8% are already mothers and another 2% are pregnant with the first child, according to the result of the 2013 National Democratic Health Survey.
Causes of unwed motherhood. Number 1. As reflected in the case records of the Asuncion Berry Center, Rehabilitation Center for Adult Women with Special Needs. 3 factors bring about the problem. A. Poverty, which forces the women and innocent girls to come to Manila to seek jobs, but unfortunately become victims of white slavery, prostitution, or exploitation by employers. B. Abandonment, by their boyfriends after having had sex relations with them. And last, C. Ignorance of sex and the consequences of sex play. They lack care and security both father and mother could have provided. The absence of the father, whether it is because of early death or broken home, is a factor in the sense that awareness on the part of the male that the girl has a father who might run after him is a deterrent to a pretentious admirer who may not have any noble intentions for the girl. So, ayun dito, ang kakulangan ng pangangalaga o seguridad na maaring ibinigay ng ama o ina ang nagdudulot ng epekto sa isang babae. Dito rin pumapasok yung parang pagpapariwara kasi nga wala siyang security, ganon, wala siyang pangangalaga ng magulang niya. Kumbaga kulang. Number 3. They may have violent fathers who lack the understanding of the nature of adolescence. Hence, the young adolescent, just to escape the problem, may be forced to love a suitor whom she may not be really in love with and live with him without the benefit of marriage. Ang pagkakaroon ng mapanghusgang ama na kulang ang panguunawa at pagkakaintindi kung ano lang makakabuti sa kanyang anak ay isang problema din. Parang dito rin pumapasok yung parang ipinagkakasundo mo yung anak mo sa iba na hindi niya naman gusto. Yung parang walang batayang kasal, walang batayang pagmamahalan.
Causes of unwed motherhood. Lack of communication between the teenager and the mother. A study conducted by Mother Iran reveals some confuses made by unwed mother who stated, example, my mother is always of the house. She is always out with her friends playing mahjong. I want to talk with mother about my problems but she is not always available. Ang hindi pagkakaroon ng sapat na oras ng magulang at anak ay maaaring magdulot ng hindi pagkakaunawaan at hindi pagkakaroon ng tamang gabay at suporta para sa mga pangangailangan ng bata. Number 5. In a study of 54 unwed young mother in New York, Cotel found that a 30 had character disorder, 7 were neurotic, and 17 were schizophrenia. Ang mga resulta ng pag-aaral na ito ay hindi nagpapakita ng malalim na suliranin at mga isyu sa kalusugan ng mga kabataan na nanganganib na maging mga magulang sa murang edad. Mahalaga ang magbigay ng tamang suporta at intervention sa mga ganitong kaso upang matulungan ang mga kabataang ina na harapin at malutas ang kanilang mga suliranin sa kalusugan at pagkatao.
The illegitimate child. He said earlier that a child born on unmarried parents is called illegitimate. It is generally agreed, however, that it is the parents who should be considered as illegitimate. Okay? Not the baby, for it's not fault for the authority express the view that such as a children have changes in life that than other children from the moments of conception. And ito yung explanation ko, ito yung parang sa akin is yung illegitimate child. Okay. Ang illegitimate child na kilala rin bilang non-marital child ay isang magulang ay hindi kasal sa isa't isa sa oras ng kanilang kasal. Then, ang mga makabagong batas at ugali ng lipunan umunlad upang magbigay ng mga pantay pagtrato para sa mga anak sa labas. And noong nakaraan, ang mga illegal na bata ay madalas na nabalisa at naghaharap sa diskriminasyon. Then, pinagkaitan din sila ng mga karapatan tulad ng mana, ari-arian at iba pa. At madalas naharap sa pagtanggi ng lipunan, karaniwang ipinapalagay ng karaniwang batas na hilitimo ang isang anak na ipinanganak ng isang babaeng may asawa habang ang isang batang ipinanganak sa labas ng kasal ay itinuturing na hindi lehitimo. Parang hindi daw yun sinasabing lehitimo daw yun. And ang pagpapalagay nito ay maaring mabulanan sa mga kaso kung saan ang asawa ay walang kakayahan na mabuntis ang kanyang asawa. And ito yung halimbawa niya, ang mga mahalagang papel sa paghamon sa mga batas sa discrimination at pagbibigay ng mga higit na karapatan sa mga bata sa labas. And yun lamang po ang naalam ko sa illegitimate child.
Philippine Statistic Authority. Number 1. Illegitimate children do not only suffer a mark of disgrace caused by illegitimate status, but many also suffer physical handicaps at birth aside from subsequent poor health. For example nito is they may be looked down upon or excluded by others due to their illegitimate status. Additionally, some illegitimate children may have physical disabilities or health issues from birth. For instance, a child may be born with a congenital heart defect or a developmental delay. Number 2. There is a higher rate of prematurity among illegitimate children than among the legitimate, and the risk of death among the former is considerably higher. For example of this is a study found that out of 100 legitimate births, 20 were premature, while only 10 out of 100 legitimate births were premature. Being born prematurely can increase the risk of complication and health problems for the child. Number 3. Many studies reveal that unmarried mothers receive less prenatal care with more complications arising during the period of pregnancy than married mothers. Unmarried mothers often receive less prenatal care and experience more complications during pregnancy compared to the married mothers. Next is factors that give rise to illegitimacy. Some of the factors that contribute to the increase in number of illegitimate births are: number 1, the early separation of husband and wife or early dissolution of marriage. For example, if a couple separate when they are young, it may result in unmarried parents. You Next is factors that give rise to illegitimacy. Some of the factors that contribute to the increase in number of illegitimate births are: number 1, the early separation of husband and wife or early dissolution of marriage. For example, if a couple separate when they are young, it may result in unmarried parents raising a child. This can happen due to various reasons such as financial difficulties. Number 2, the poor social, economic, and living condition of the people. Poor social, economic, living condition, for instance, is improvised communication where access to education, health, and employment opportunities are limited. The prevalence of illegitimate births may be higher. The challenging circumstances can make it harder for individuals to establish stable relationships and marriages. Number 3, the practices of premarital sex. For example, engaging in sexual relationships between getting married can lead to unplanned pregnancies and illegitimate births. This can happen when individuals do not use contraception or engage in risky behavior without considering the potential consequences. And number 4, the gradual lessening of their faith and sanctity of the marriage bond. Over time, some individuals may start to view marriage as less important or scared. This can be influenced by various factors such as changing societal norms, exposure to alternative relationship models, or personal experiences. As a result, they may be increase in the number of unmarried parents and illegitimate births.
What agencies take care of unwed mothers? Philosophical basis, KBF believes that every woman has worth and dignity, is inherently responsible, can change and participate in the solution of her problems, and can achieve personal growth and development. Therefore, she must be given the opportunity to be healed and to rebuild her life following a crisis situation. KBF further believes that every life of mothers and their babies is sacred and must be protected. Legal basis. Presidential Decree 603, Article 66, Assistance to Unmarried Mothers and Their Children, states that any unmarried mother may before and after the birth of her child seek the assistance and advice of the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, or any duly licensed child caring or child placement agency. Republic Act 7192, the Women in Development and Nation Building Act, states that women must be given equal opportunity and shall be protected and given special rights.